This is some of this, some of that podcast.
Okay.
What's this?
Episode 127.
127.
We got
Moving on up.
we got Teese over there in the
What's
pink,
up,
getting the
y'all?
holiday ready.
Y'all see my
Yo,
old shirt?
Teese, talk to him.
Y'all know I'm a nerd in real life. This is my shirt. I love it.
Coach Mo.
Tune in right now.
We here.
It's Coach Mo.
Sonic Palace Studio.
I'm toasting him too.
Remember, I tell you guys every week, if you want to be a rapper, you need some beats, you need exquisite engineering. Sonic Palace Studio, Sound Guy Mike.
You don't want your engineer all in your video, in your song.
All in your songs. This is where you need to be.
That's where you need to be.
It's where you need to be.
Hey, bro, before we get started, I just want to say, awards for you. Those of you who don't know, Mo hates Uggs.
I swear I
And
do.
I love to annoy him. And I was thinking of what shoes to put on. I was like, bam!
You put on them Uggs, huh?
I ain't gonna lie though, but you hate them, bro. But these like the most warm shoes ever.
I mean, I get it, but
Yeah.
the problem is
I not ran
them
over.
shits,
Yeah.
they wear them with the little salt that be on the tip of the boot. They be
Yeah.
leaning over,
Yeah.
and they be wearing them shit. I be like, why y'all wearing that?
Yeah.
And then they always wearing them little ass coats.
You right.
So that's why I hate Ugg boots. But
right.
you know, people.
They wear them out. Like I know, like people say, like when they break in, how comfortable they are. They are comfortable. They are very warm. But if they, here's the thing, you can actually get these clean, bro. Like you can take them to the shoes.
I know.
You get them clean, and you can do pre-treatment on so that they don't have to look like that. But when they start looking like that, throw them away.
Get rid of them.
Yeah, get rid of them.
You ain't gotta look like a thought. Get rid of them.
That's just ratchet.
But yeah, them Ugg boots.
Yeah.
My daughter got some.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got some. My wife got some. Don't they make Ugg boots for men too?
I don't know if they
I
make.
think Tom Brady was someone endorsing them or something. I
Maybe
feel like they made
you
them.
know, I don't know if they boots, but I know they have like slippers.
For men? Oh my god.
They warm as hell, bro.
So they got Ugg boots for men.
Yeah.
They know they got Savage Fenty for men.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Just because some men want to be, you know,
What?
with the
Some
court,
men wanna be what?
With the quarter zip.
Yeah, thank you, Sound Guy. Thank you for playing that. Yeah.
That's not true. You don't have to. It don't have to be lingerie. Like it's just regular boxers. It's regular boxers and like tees. You know.
And they silk or whatever.
I'm sure she probably got some silks, but
mean,
I ain't gonna lie. Yana, she's a billionaire because her product is good.
It probably is, but I just don't see why a man needs to wear Savage Fenty and then tell somebody, hey, bro, I got on this Savage Fenty, bro.
It's just like
Hey, thank you, Sound Guy. Thank you.
y'all out of control. No, but it's just like if when guys used to wear the Calvin Klein, they wanted to show their little strap. So you can wear. I mean, I would think that's kind of like attractive if a guy had on a Savage Fenty and then his shirt come up a little bit and then you see Savage on there. That's like, oh, okay. It's kind of like saying you a savage.
Don't ever say that again. Don't ever say that again.
I think it's
I
like.
think it's kind of because it say savage.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like, oh, okay, you a savage, huh?
Really? Oh, okay, you're a savage, huh? Because I got on Savage Fenty.
I feel like he's trying to tell you something.
Yeah, I know he's trying to tell you. Sound Guy, hit it, Sound Guy.
So wild.
That's
So
what he's trying to tell you.
I don't believe that.
Oh man, hey,
Y'all out of control.
so this we're getting close to the holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
One of the questions that I thought was a good one too is, and then to the listener subscribers, you can answer this question too. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, share, leave a comment. Now, if you could if you could spend Christmas anywhere, where would it be? I thought that was a dope question. I thought about it. I got several places, but what about you? Where would you spend it?
I got several places too, bro. I would love to spend a Christmas. Well, it got to be warm.
Yes.
So I want to be, because it's different for us. When it hit the Midwest, it's always cold. So I would do like a Jamaica. You know what? Any island, but I want to say Hawaii because I haven't been there yet.
Yep.
Or Aruba, I heard it's really pretty. Those
are
somewhere
places.
in the Caribbean, I would love to go. I think that would be, because you know what? It's interesting to see because Christmas is mostly like that's an American kind of holiday. So other places they're not really celebrating that. So it's it's different. So I think it would be cool to be there with like your family or a significant other, and y'all.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, y'all can exchange little small gifts there. Because we wrapped gifts for somebody last year, and their family was going on a cruise, and so she just had one suit. She wrapped. They had some smaller gifts, but she had like a one suitcase with all the gifts in. Then they checked that in, and so that was kind of cool to take the gifts on the cruise.
On the cruise, yeah, you open them up on the cruise.
Yeah, that was kind of dope.
That is dope.
Yeah,
I think for me, Aruba was on my list. Florida was on my list.
Florida would be cool, yeah.
And then,
well, except for I hate Florida.
Yeah, and then Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, that's nice.
I would like to be in a house with a big backyard, a pool, and like to be outside on Christmas Day in 75, 79 degree weather. So those are like my 3 places.
I think that's. I would definitely do that.
I just want to see what it feel like on Christmas Day to be in a warm climate.
Right.
Because for so many years, by us living and growing up here in Chicago, we associate Christmas with nothing but being cold and snow.
But if it's not snow, it's going to be cold.
It's going to be cold.
Yeah.
So I would just want to see what that would feel like on a Christmas Day, and I'm outside and it's bright sunny.
Yeah.
I got on shorts.
It's like that, the gospel group Mary Mary.
Yeah. They
had a Christmas album like about 10 years ago, and they had a song about California Christmas, and they kind of described, because they're from L.A.,
right?
They described how Christmas is in L.A. I was like, well, that's kind of cool, like, because it's different.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's sunny outside, it's warm, and, but they still put up the tree. So that's kind of weird, though, right? Like, I can't imagine having a Christmas tree, how we have it, like having Frosty the Snowman in your front yard in LA. That's kind of funny.
It'd be weird, but but I mean, again, by us being Midwesterners and growing up here, Christmas is in December, so you associate that with snow, cold. Yeah. Like you just said, Frosty the Snowman, Santa Claus coming down the chimney, all the other stuff that's associated with Christmas. Yeah. So now, if you change the scenery and now you in like Aruba, where it's 85 degrees.
Yeah. You ain't thinking about
you ain't thinking about no snow, thinking about no Jack Frost, none of that.
Heck no.
You're thinking about where that cigar at, where that Hennessy, and where that Poo-Tang. But anyway, that's a whole nother
I was going to say, and where that Savage at?
No, definitely not.
Yes, where that Savage at?
Where that Savage at? Bro, I swear. No, hey, I'm looking at this camera. Any of my homies that watch this podcast, y'all listen to this podcast, y'all better not have no Savage Fenty.
What if that girl bought him a Savage?
Give it back to her.
I bet you they wear it. I bet you they wear it.
Not none of my homies gonna wear it.
Okay, they ain't gonna tell you.
Hey, I'm telling y'all now on the camera. If you got any of that Savage Fenty, I'm gonna have to reevaluate some things.
They ain't gonna tell you, bro. Guys do.
Do what?
Just like women, you be saying, how we laugh around in the group about how girls, we talking about Angel Reese.
Yeah.
And how girls will say what they won't do until they get with one guy and they do everything they say they're going to do. Same
because they get hypnotized by the peen.
Yep. Same thing for me.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, we going to roll into that next topic. Because guys do get hypnotized and they do some strange things. Some strange things, man. Hey, Sal, let me get a rewind. So, I mean, this has probably been the most talked about. If you follow sports, especially college sports, this has been the most talked about news for the last, we might as well say 24 hours now. Yeah. University of Michigan football head coach Sherrone Moore was fired yesterday.
How long was he the coach, bro?
He had been there for a while as an assistant. That he took over for John Harbaugh 2 years ago.
Okay. How have they been?
They've been okay. They haven't played for a national title in 2 years.
That's what happened with John too.
He left because there was some issues around in that program. Okay. They won a national title, and then he dipped and went to the Los Angeles Chargers. Okay. So Sherrone Moore took over as head coach. Black man, first black head coach in, I think, University of Michigan football's history. So anyway, yesterday he was fired because of a inappropriate relationship with a administrative staff member on an athletic department. As we all know, head coaches in those high positions at schools, even professional teams, hell, even in corporate America, when you got a high position, they have provisions or language in contracts and things that say they don't want you to have a relationship with subordinates because of potential lawsuits or harassment, all those type of things. Pretty much forbidden. So the coach of Michigan, he was in a relationship for a couple years with a staff member who apparently was making $50,000, $55,000 2 years ago. Then as of this year, her salary got bumped to $90,000. So
must be nice.
so clearly she must have been doing a hell of a job as a staff member.
Man.
Got that bump in pay. Now, after all the reports that was going on, apparently those two had been investigated by the school. They were brought in the summer and asked about their relationship. Both denied it. So the University of Michigan said they moved on from it because they didn't find anything. So apparently something happened. I don't know if during the year or something recent, something happened and they fired the coach based upon just cause. That's what that was called. It was called just cause. Mm-hmm. So it was found that he was in a relationship with this staff member. He's a black man. She's a young white girl. And he's also married with children.
To a white lady.
To a white lady.
Yeah.
So it was a pretty much, in so many words, a shitstorm yesterday in Ann Arbor, Michigan. He not only got fired, he got arrested. The football coach, Sherrone Moore, he was arrested on potential, I think the charge, he was accused of, assault. Apparently, according to reports, he broke into employee's home, threatened to harm himself and threatened to harm her. He was arrested. He was detained. Right now, they saying he is being evaluated psychologically. It came out today that apparently he was dealing with mental health issues, and the university did not know that. The AD fired him, so now it could be some issues with that. Because when you get fired like that, Tease, with just cause, based on your contract, it's voided out. So you don't get any money. Mm-hmm. You only get what you just paid. That's it. So if you had like 2-3 years left on your deal, you don't get that when you're fired that way. Mm-hmm. You forfeit that. So it's a whole bunch of stuff going on with that situation. Now everybody's, social media takes a whole nother level to it, when it comes to social media. But I guess the question that people was asking, do you feel sorry for him? For me, it's a big hell no. Because when you're in those type of positions, you have to understand that you can lose everything by the wrong choice, wrong decision. Now, some can say, well, he didn't kill nobody. Oh, he didn't hurt any kids. He didn't molest any. That's true. But at the same time, these contracts have what is called moral clauses. They have stuff in there with the language that says, do not do this. And when you choose to make that decision, you basically put not only yourself at risk, your career, your family. And the only thing that's really messed up about this is that he might be a good coach. Yeah. He really might be a good coach. But now, because of this situation, he'll probably never get another opportunity.
Not like that.
To be a head coach at that level. Yeah. He probably will never, ever get another opportunity. Yeah. So
that's the unfortunate part.
That's the part of it that's unfortunate. But as far as, do I feel sorry for him? No. Because, again, men, sometimes we tend to think with the wrong member of our body. No, and especially if we think we can get away with it.
Why do you think he can get away with it, though? You didn't give this lady a $40,000 raise. Yeah. For what?
Because she probably got mega knees. She's young. She probably don't have a gag reflex. You want me to keep going?
So all that you said all that to say that's worth $13 million.
Me? Hell no. But again, what I just said earlier, he probably figured he can get away with it, and was probably getting away with it. Now the story, I don't know how true this is because I'm sure over time it'll get revealed. The story is the reason why they got caught is because he allegedly got her pregnant and the Plan B pill was delivered.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that either. Yeah, but they said the Plan B pill got delivered and by, I don't know if it was a DoorDasher or a courier, and apparently the courier was the one that tipped off somebody from that local news there that it was being delivered to her.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe it either.
That's just way, way too reckless.
That's way reckless.
Yeah, that's way too reckless. I don't feel bad for him either. I don't feel bad because here's the thing: when you're in that position, and like you said, like you are, if you are indeed the first African American coach that they've had, like it's a heavy responsibility.
Yep.
All eyes are going to be like you should know automatically. All eyes are going to be on you.
Yep.
So you can't be just willy-nilly putting your thing in everything. Like you have to have dick discipline.
That's the word for the day, Sal.
You have to have it. Because there's no reason why we've seen it repeatedly where you're losing money. Unless you're really, like you said, unless you're really, really good coach. If he had like the winningest record, he'll get a new job with no problem. Ume got a new job.
He got a new, because he's good.
He's really good.
Yeah,
and
he's really good.
He's doing good at Houston. You know what I'm saying? It's if you're good, you'll find something else. But it's just the fact that you ruin your whole family for what? You know what I'm saying? You probably ruin your family. The girl probably done with you too. So it's like, because you ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's just like I don't understand, and I don't think it's like, racially motivated or anything like that. I think it's pure stupidity.
I think race has nothing to do with it.
Nope.
First of all,
if it was a black girl that he was doing like that was his assistant, it would be the same. It would be the same result. Like you would still get fired for that.
It would be.
You know what I'm saying?
And who knows? It might have been somebody in that athletic department that was watching. It might have been. It might have been somebody who was hired to watch what he was doing and what they was doing.
Yes. And one thing about cheating, men, no offense to the men in the here, but y'all not that smart. So even though like you might think like you're getting away with it, the lady may not know like who, what, when, or where, but we know something is something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something is off, but guys think that they can. So his wife could have been, she never know. She could have been like, now I know he ain't still watching no damn tape at 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, or she could be like, why he going in? I know he ain't got to do that early. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, he probably,
I get what you're saying.
And then you know what too, bro? If he was that in love with that lady, he probably got real super sloppy too. You know what I'm saying? Because the more lost in the sauce you is, you didn't lost track of sense. Like you said, you don't even know that the athletic director is watching you. Like he saw you come out the bathroom with the lady. You think nobody saw you, and the whole time, somebody didn't saw you, but he can't. He's focused on coochie.
And then pictures of them two came out.
I didn't see those.
Like from like last year that they were standing on the sideline.
Okay,
together.
I did see those. Yeah.
And it was just like like damn, they was like people got pictures of them. But again, I always go back to this. He is the head coach at the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor. Pretty much everybody knows who he is. Mm-hmm. So you really can't really do too much in those type of towns.
Yeah, especially those still.
Because they know who they go coach.
And football is king in those places.
Football is king in Ann Arbor.
Yeah.
So people, that's Coach Moore. Like you really can't do too much in those type of towns.
Yeah. So they probably was definitely getting it on at the school.
You just never know.
You
just never know.
Because like you said, if he comes to the hotel, bro, on some off-hour shit, and she come in, trying to be, discreet an hour later, that's not, everybody gonna know, like, Coach got here, and then some other girl came into his room, like, it's damn near impossible.
Because in that town, everybody loves Michigan football.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, if you're born and raised in Ann Arbor.
Michigan sports. Football for sure.
You are a Michigan Wolverine fan.
Yeah.
Like everybody's gonna know you.
Yeah, 5'5".
So I mean, like it's kind of hard to like be discreet up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I just don't understand what he was thinking.
I know he was thinking.
I know he was thinking, but I just don't understand. Like, how do you get that? How do you get that comfortable? How do you get that lost to where it's just like you? Because I mean, that's life changing money.
It is,
and not only life changing money, but that's like security for your family, but also in your career. All you have to do is focus on football. Get a good record. Take these boys to the playoffs. Get far. Go to one of the bowls or whatever. Do that, and then once you're done, get all the coochie you want.
From who though, and where?
I don't know, but not somebody that's often in your contract. That's because if people do that
go to the DR.
It's for the safety more. It's more so for DR
go buy it
or Brazil.
Yeah, go buy it.
Yeah,
check the Adams album first. What'd you say?
But I'm saying, they put them clauses in there more so for the person that's underneath. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's what it's for.
So it won't be like you're trying to leverage your superiority over me and to get me to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it gets cloudy like that.
And they don't want to pay out no lawsuit.
Absolutely.
Yep.
But when people do have relationships like that, where it's where you have a manager or a subordinate or things like that, usually somebody quit.
True.
If they're really super in love like that,
Yeah, somebody
be
quit.
like, "Oh, I dare quit." You know what I'm saying? Because that they want the relationship. They and want them to keep the job. So yeah, he just was. I just don't.
The backlash of this, people who follow college sports. Okay, Michigan has a football game, a bowl game on the 30th. So now they have to have an interim coach do this. Mm-hmm. Then on top of that, signing day was last Saturday, which people are reporting that they were going to fire him, but they had to wait until signing day is over so nobody would decommit.
They gave him a reason.
So it's a lot of moving parts with this. And then you got the transfer portal in college football. So now there's probably going to be a lot of kids from that football team that's probably going to transfer because this coach is no longer there.
Yeah.
It might be some incoming freshmen who are committed who might decommit now because this coach ain't there no more.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of moving parts with this thing when a decision like this is made.
Yeah. He wasn't thinking.
He probably got lost, man. He
probably
she's young.
He ain't that old himself.
No, he ain't that old, but I think they gave her age.
Like 20 something.
First of all, social media found out who she was immediately. That's a whole nother thing. They literally found out who she was.
It was whoever tipped off the people that they was.
And it was it just all of a sudden her name.
Because to see that salary, that's an inside.
And they found that out.
That's an inside
Somebody was
job.
like, "Oh, I know how much she makes." Send it to the reporter. Mm-hmm. She went from $55,000.
They're going to be fired.
They're going to be probably fired.
They're going to find four.
They'll be fired. Yeah, they'll be fired.
HR documents like that, everybody don't see that. Even if you work in HR, some people can't see stuff. You know what I'm saying? So,
$55,000 a year to $90,000.
Yeah, that was her
pay increase.
You had to be a hell of a assistant.
She probably was a hell of a something.
Yeah, she was.
She probably was.
Throw baby.
She probably don't never experience lockdown.
That's crazy.
Like I said, sound guys, she probably don't have a gag reflex. She probably don't have tonsils anymore. Her knees probably strong as hell. And her booty hole probably superior. So there you go.
Yeah.
So that's why Coach Moore.
She did all that. She was opening all that, but because he had some money. And I'm sure he was paying for it, not paying for it. He gave her a $40,000 raise. Yep. And I'm sure he was giving her other money.
She probably was.
Ain't nobody that in love, if it's a big age gap like that. Like, it was a reciprocated thing. Like, okay, he got a young coochie and she got some old money, period. Like, guys, stop being stupid like Shannon. Like, how... It's a financial transaction. Like, why are we thinking that you think this lady really like you? Like, now you gonna offer yourself because out of coochie gone? Buy some more.
That's why
some more.
That's why back in the day, guys with a lot of money would say, "I would rather pay for it because I'm paying for the discretion."
Yeah. Yes.
I ain't just paying for the act. I'm paying for the discretion.
I heard a lot of guys say that, and that makes sense.
That I know once I pay her, she's not gonna go tell nobody.
She shouldn't,
because she wants this money and she wants it to happen again.
Yeah, it's ladies that live for that. I mean, they are part of the nightlife.
Yeah.
They lady of the night, like
lady of the night.
Yeah, they want to live a glamorous life.
Well, Coach Moore is currently unemployed. He's in custody.
He's gonna be coaching flag football for 6-year-olds.
And again, it's the criminal part of it. We don't know what's out there. Then you got the other part with him being fired. He has a lawyer. His lawyer might say, well, he might have been fired unjustly.
Yeah.
Like, I read that too. I read
that too. They said something about like that he had already been on record for having mental issues.
Yeah, mental issues.
And they were saying that when that firing was supposed to take place, like with HR.
Nobody was there but him and AD.
Yeah. And I've seen that. I've seen somebody.
And you can't do that.
You can't do that.
You can't do that either.
Like, I've seen that happen. Yeah. Even not even on no kind of level, like at like jobs where HR fires you.
Right.
So he might have a case. So he may not get like his $13 million, but he may get at least the rest of his year's salary. Maybe.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope he gets something, but
they'll probably settle a nice amount.
But this was a case, everybody, of maybe he got lost in the sauce.
Power of the P.
Yeah. Yep.
That's crazy.
And we have seen this in cases in college football before where other football coaches have got fired or let go because of inappropriate relationships.
Guys, you have to have some dick discipline. You just got to do
There's
it.
that word again.
You just got to do it. Like, it's for your betterment. Like, it's, it will save you some money.
Yes,
And some stress, less, you won't be so paranoid when you get your tests and all that stuff.
Yep.
Like, dudes is 30 years old with gray hair. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have no discipline. Like, you just gotta.
DD, have some DD.
Have some DD.
Not Dunkin' Donuts. You got some DD.
Yeah. Or some dirty D.
Sound, let me get a rewind.
That's the other thing.
Let me get a rewind, sound. Waiting to Exhale movie was 30 years old.
One falls in love sometime.
Okay. Might be an unpopular opinion or
watch it, sucker.
Or a take. I didn't like that movie.
What?
I thought that movie was huff.
It was not huff.
I thought that movie was just was for women only.
It was a girl. It was a chick flick.
I didn't really like it. Now,
It was a chick
as I
flick.
got older, I'm saying that when I was younger, I really didn't, But as I got older and watched it, I didn't think that movie was very good.
Oh my gosh, it was
I didn't
a
like it.
chick flick, but to me, I'll still watch Waiting to Exhale. Like, I still think it's good. Like, I still think the messages that they were trying to relay during that in the 90s, I think they're still relevant for women like today. So I mean, I guess like you said, it's definitely a chick flick. So I can relate to it in a way that you can't, because the men in there, except for maybe one, were all like dogs.
Who? Which one wasn't a dog?
Wesley Snipes wasn't.
He wasn't a dog?
He wasn't a dog. He was the only one that wasn't
When
a dog.
his wife was the one that had cancer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you had Savannah's husband.
He's a good man, Savannah.
Savannah's husband. Left her for that lady.
Won't you fuck him then, Ma?
Left her for that white lady. Not Savannah. It was Bernie. It was Bernie's husband. Savannah was having an affair with the married man.
Yeah.
And then she was, had an affair with him for a long time. And then
he's a good man.
What's her name? Robin. She was with Leon's character.
Oh yeah,
and he
that's
was married too.
Right, he was married. That's right.
And then she got pregnant by him.
Yep.
And then he wanted her to get an abortion. It was like her second or third abortion.
Yep.
And she was like, "No, I'm keeping this one." So it was a lot of drama, But I thought it was good.
Oh boy, had the classic line of that movie. You raggedy bitch.
Well, everybody, that's the classic one. And then the part when Bernie she took the all his clothes out the.
Oh yeah,
and
put him in his
she
car.
Was like, well, guess what? You're the motherfucking improper influence.
That movie, that was that's a classic scene because she dropped it. She dropped it in there. It caught on fire, and then she's smoking a cigarette. She's walking back from it.
Yeah.
So that's like an iconic look. People.
Yes.
People. You know what? I bet you somebody has done that.
It's a lot of classic scenes there because you got that one. You got the one when I forgot the Loretta Devine character. What was her name? Shoot, I can't think of her name. But when she started dating that guy, and then she was like, "I hope he's not watching." She's like, "Oh, he watching," and she's walking.
And she had a son too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's my man Gregory?
Gregory Hines.
Yeah, he was in that movie.
Yep. Yeah, he's the other one. He wasn't the bad character either, because he came in and he showed her a different side of me, and so yeah. Shout out to the and I saw them. Well, made me think about it. I saw them. They were on interviewing with Gayle King.
Yeah,
they all look good.
I seen that. They do look good. I wish Whitney was still here.
I know.
I would have loved to see.
Crazy to see them three. I wouldn't mind seeing I know some of our movies are classic, and sometimes they shouldn't be touched. Like a lot of the remakes have been bad, but I don't understand why. How can you mess up certain things? But so you don't have to remake Waiting to Exhale, but maybe do another version of it. I guess
do another version.
You can kind of say that Girlfriends was kind of
like Waiting to Exhale, like
Waiting
sort
to Exhale
of.
ish. Yeah. We had successful women and navigating, the dating world. So yeah. But shout out to those ladies; they still look good.
Anna's mom, though, boy, that line.
She's a good man, Savannah. Well, why don't you F him then, Mom?
Her mom was mad as hell.
She was like, "Oh." If she called back and apologized.
What? So that movie's 30 years old. Wow.
30 years old, yeah.
So I'm 46.
We had some good movies in the night.
That movie came out. I was in high school, huh? I didn't realize that. Dang.
Yeah. That was. I couldn't believe it was 30. I was like, dang, 30 years. Like, how old am I?
It's a classic, though. I mean, in terms of like black movies and like it's a classic.
I was like 14 when it came out, 14, 15.
Yeah.
I didn't really understand like all the themes they were trying to, relate. Till I got older, it was like, oh, okay.
I just, for me, as I got older and I watched, I'm like, I don't really like this. But I see why back in the day it was a hit, because at that time in the 90s, black women, single, dealing with married men, dealing with men who got significant others, then the whole, because Angela Bassett's character, what was her husband? Who was her husband? I keep picturing another.
Michael Beach.
So the same dude from what was that movie too that they filmed in Chicago with Vivica Fox? It was based in Chicago. Vivica Fox. What's her girl that played in Love Jones? What's her name?
You're playing Neil Long?
Neil Long. Mekhi Phifer. Soul Food.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, cause
the same dude. He always play a bogus ass husband, don't he? Yeah. Why he always play a bogus ass? Yeah. He play it good too.
You know what's funny? In real life, this is funny as hell. In real life, his ex-wife lives with him.
Yes. I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, me too.
I seen it.
Yeah,
he talked about it. I'm like,
yeah. Now what? I can't remember what was the reason. Was she like?
I forgot the reason he said.
And mind y'all, he's married, y'all. He's married with his current wife,
his ex
and they all live together. So I don't remember like the story behind of. We gotta think about that for next week. I don't know. We're gonna see what. But
he lived his movies, didn't he?
That's what I was getting at.
He lived his movies, didn't he? T?
Yeah.
He got him a wife, and then like,
he got two wives.
Can she even be called sister wife? Because technically, she was his ex-wife, so they really sister wife.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, ain't it?
It's insane. Yeah, unless it was a situation where, like, maybe she got homeless, but his kids they're all grown, so it's not like, I think the kids were her, so it was just like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't that mature. Like, my husband can't be like, babe,
my ex-wife homeless. What you gonna say, T?
Lisa, she got kicked out. She ain't gonna know where to go. She asked could she stay here? Could she sleep on the couch?
What you gonna say?
No, she can't stay here. We'll get her a hotel.
Damn.
We'll get her a hotel. She can stay at a hotel. She can't stay here. It's only one queen in this house. That's me. Okay? That's me. Ain't no other.
Ain't no other one stand up in this joint.
Oh, I don't want you to get no thoughts.
Damn.
I ain't never that nice. Never.
And see, that's what I wanted too. Like, do they got like a relationship to the point where who knows?
It's our level of maturity.
Yeah, that's our level.
And I'm not saying that it's wrong. It's just I know that I'm not that mature. Yeah. Like, I can't be like, exes. If she could have been remarried and got divorced, then I don't know.
I'm sharing him.
I'm not mature enough. I don't want her to be getting no ideas. I'm going home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I leave and go to the grocery store and y'all in there
doing the do.
Rekindling
real quick. It don't take long.
And somebody got to die. For what? Because you couldn't get a hotel? You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Somebody got to die.
No, we're not finna do that. I'm going to get Lisa a hotel because she can't stay here.
T say Lisa getting a hotel.
Lisa getting a hotel. She can't stay here. Like, B, is you crazy?
Getting a hotel.
Well, let's say, is you cool?
Is you cool? Lisa, is you cool?
Is you cool for asking me that? No.
Let me get a rewind. Did you finish the Diddy doc? I didn't. Did you finish it?
I did.
I got
that.
I got like 2 episodes left.
Okay.
So
I'm surprised you ain't finished it. Well,
I got busy.
Season for you, yeah.
I got busy, but I got 2 episodes left. I'm sorry. The Diddy doc so far is good to me.
It's good. It's a good doc.
It's very good. I know people want to hate on 50. I know people want to say this and that. I think the doc is put together very well.
It's put together. Here's the thing. Well, no offense to 50 Cent, but 50 Cent is not the creative director. He's not. He's
not.
He's the producer in name, right? Because
he's a face.
He's a face. He's not. He's not in the studio. He's not putting together this. So the creative team who put this together, they did an excellent job. And it's not like if you seen Netflix. I mean, Hulu had a doc. I think what was it? HBO. It's been other.
I've seen different docs. Yeah,
it's been different ones. Mm-hmm. So some of that information, some of the videos that you see is it's the same. Yeah. The only thing different that you're not seeing in other videos is his current stuff. That stuff from when he was following around right before the trial.
Yeah.
So other than that, the other stuff you've probably seen before. They just did a good job of framing things. But then come to find out too, from people who not just people who had like interviews, other journalists that have done like I guess like analysis or stories on Diddy.
Yeah.
People have said like some of the things that they used were out of context, and that they did it in placement to add to the narrative. Not saying that Diddy still and piece of what.
Yeah.
It's just that some stuff that they like. One thing specific, like the thing with Biggie video where he was talking about he feel like somebody trying to kill him. Now they showed that, you might not got to that part yet, because it was a part where they showing that clip of Biggie saying like I got people, I feel like I can't wake, I can't sleep. That was way before
it was,
but the way they framed it was after Tupac died. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you didn't know that was an old interview,
I remember when they did that interview.
You would think like, dang.
Yeah.
So after Tupac died, then he got scared, but that wasn't true. So it's stuff like that it's like, okay, like that's not cool. But for the most part, you got people that actually were there that were talking about how he wronged them. So
So
that's what Kirk Burroughs, Lil Rod, his best friend, and which again, some of them was in the other videos too, like some of the other docs too. Because I know all three of them, I think for sure was in the one maybe for Hulu. Corn, Clark, I think it's her name. She was in there. It's just the way they framed it all like in time sequence. It kind of. They were painting a narrative. They had a narrative they wanted to paint, and they painted it.
They painted it. I think they did a good job of painting the narrative.
They paint, and whether it's fair or not, it's to be determined. But
here's my thing. I think sometimes we get mad at the wrong thing. Like we mad at a doc, but we're not mad at like the facts of what we know happened.
That he actually
with the things he's done
people.
To people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we should be mad at. That. I get all the free Diddy, all that, whatever. I mean, that's fine, but
they don't have to be free. He should be in jail.
I think he should be in jail.
Compared to what he's done over the course of his, career, he got off.
He did.
He had good ass. He compared to, and that's the thing. He didn't. You can't charge. He's not getting charged for, not paying for snaking Kirk Burroughs out of his, deal. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to jail for that. You know what I'm saying? But he's all these bad things is why he's where he's at. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So, I think even I always said, like, from the beginning when he's first tried, I felt like they overdid it. Because I'm like, it's going to be hard to do a RICO for one person. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they went too far.
They went too far. So it was almost like he was bound to get off. But it's just, Diddy, he's not a good guy. And I don't feel sorry for him. I think both things can be true, bro. I think you can acknowledge that Diddy is where he's supposed to be, but you can also look at 50 Cent and be like, why are you acting like you're the face of domestic violence? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you? Because 50 Cent has been a bully. You know what I'm saying? And he don't have a squeaky clean past. And we know that your real motivation is your baby mama is
that's what everybody
she
was
part
saying.
of the freak.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
he can't get around it. He can't get around it. And you know what's funny? They didn't show her at all in the doc.
Sure didn't.
That he probably did have something to do with that. He probably made sure she wasn't in there.
Probably.
But which you should be in, but she's definitely a part of the case, and that's your real motivation, behind all this is that, he freaked out your girl. He was talking about like Diddy stealing everybody's girl, which you see that in the video, which he did, but he stole yours too. But it looked kind of, to me, I'm not on that street stuff, but it is suckerish. I mean, if he got your girl fair and square, he got a fair and square. You can't come back and now you want to be acting like you have about the victims. Yeah, the victim was going to be in, but she willingly did that, and she didn't like want to stop.
No, she willingly wanted to do.
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's
willingly.
just like,
and another thing about the Diddy doc, like it showed like it shows as if Diddy was a dude, like a lame, young lame, and then wanted some type of power, wanted to be like his daddy or whatever. And then it's like when he became who he was, it was like, okay, I'm finna just...
You can tell, bro.
I'm finna just manipulate my way, do what I want to do because I got this power. Even with the like Eric Sherrone was talking about the chick, Micey, whatever her name is, Misa. He said that Diddy only wanted her because he was talking to her.
Yeah.
And they weren't even like that. They like that.
No, not no more, yeah.
And and then it makes you wonder, like, I can see that, though.
I believe that.
Because some dudes do be on that when they feel like they got money or whatever. They be like, man, I'm going to get her.
All the time.
And I can see that. And
we
then
see it all the time.
And then the other part what got me, it kind of changed my view now on Tupac's death. Because I had a theory.
What's your theory?
I really believe Tupac was just he died because of the altercation he had after that Mike Tyson's fight.
I think that's still true.
And I think they just came out to get their lick back.
Mm-hmm.
But then the way this doc is saying how, like, with Keefy D and his testimony and then things that was said.
He's in jail now.
With the money that he was like, now it's got me thinking like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Could he have had his hand in that? Could he have paid? Because again, he got money. You can orchestrate all that when you got money. And then another thing the one thing I'm going to say this about Diddy that always rubbed me wrong, and I still to this day think that was bogus. One, Diddy beat, people didn't know this, he threw that party when those people got killed because they got trampled.
That basketball game.
And he beat that. The gun case with at the club with J-Lo.
What you call it?
And Shine with the jail.
Yeah.
He beat that. That one still to me doesn't sit right with me because Shine took that case for him.
Mm-hmm.
He took that case for him. And then you only offered him $50,000.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a slap in the face.
He's gonna pay people for him to make all the money that he has, bro. You gonna see some more on episodes 3 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
His problem, his downfall is because he don't pay people. He don't do right by people. There might be a difference between him and 50 Cent. I ain't never heard on a 50 Cent artists or people that work for him say that he don't pay them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
People always talk about, well, they signed a contract. I get that. I understand the music business is bogus like that.
But bro, he wasn't paying people their contract money.
And that's what they were saying.
He was finding ways to get out of it. Because he had stuff for his mama name. That's dirt.
And people brought that up.
Dirty money.
Who was that in the doc was like, yeah, that's why I ain't getting my money because
Mace.
That's what it was.
Mace said that.
That's what it was.
Yeah, Mace said that a long time ago.
That's what
and he said that ask his mama.
Yep, that's what
everything.
It was.
But somebody else said that. Kirk Burrows said that. And then I just saw a clip from Cameron saying that the reason why the doc is good, he was saying that back in the day when they all grew up, everybody know that Kirk Burrows was bad boy.
Yep.
So they was like, damn, know what he say. If he's saying it, it's law because, he got all the records. Yep. He know everything. And
what did he do to him?
You know what?
Took his 25%.
Yes. And you know what's, bro? They kind of painted it like they was lovers. But you got to get to that part. Get to that part. But people was alluding to that. A lot of people was alluding to that. It's unfortunate. Diddy is where he belong. He definitely got off. If you just pay people, it's just like, I don't understand. You know what you think about it, bro? They say like life and death is in the tongue. Mm-hmm. You think about the stuff like even surrounding Biggie, like Biggie's 2 albums titles, Ready to Die, Life After Death. He got Dirty Money, and a lot of stuff is dark around him. It's like a bad boy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He got Death Row Records. It's like that kind of stuff is just like, I wouldn't want to be a part of that anyway.
I wouldn't want to be a part of it.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's something in that name. It's a cloud of evil, bro. And it's just like, he definitely got it. And then you could just like see, what I really feel bad about, like his kids, his sons who he basically groomed to they participated in some of that stuff. Then you got your daughters that's seeing this, which they probably don't see that side. You know what I'm saying? But now they got to see that.
They seeing this doc, they seeing all this other stuff about their father.
It's crazy. I think that first son ain't his. I don't care what they say.
It don't look like it.
They tried to paint the picture too. Like,
he don't look like
when
it.
you look at that guy who I guess was his bodyguard at one time or something, if you look at him, because his Justin don't look like his mama, he don't look like Diddy, but he look like that man. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna say how. I know I had a personal situation with somebody I know. I'm not gonna say if it's relative or not. And so somebody I know they got a child, and their whole life, I thought that we thought we knew who their daddy was. And then until, let's just say it was
mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
Yeah, so let's just say like it was, let's say, a birthday party. And then another man came there.
Oh shit. With
the other person, and then you see the child. You like, oh, that's his daddy. Look just like him. And it was like,
ouch.
Oh damn.
It looked just like
look just like the other dude. Look just like, and then it was just like, cause he came out of nowhere. So, and then he came with gifts for the child. So I was like, oh, so that's your child. So we was just all duped that you, like, we always thought the other dude was his daddy, but you knew that wasn't his daddy. And clearly the other dude knew that wasn't his daddy. Cause when we saw the other dude, it was like,
that's his daddy.
That's his daddy. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
It happens in real life.
It happens in real life. I've seen that a couple times,
Yep.
Yeah, they say mama's baby, daddy's
mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
That's true.
That's what the old folks say.
Yep.
Let me get a rewind sound. Your president removed MLK Day and Juneteenth from national park free days. That's your president did that.
Somebody said it was somebody on TikTok. This lady said she was like, it was good. It was a good rant she went on. She was like, he's trying to rage bait us black people. He was like, little do he know, we don't give a F. She was like, we don't go to the damn national park. We damn sure ain't going on Juneteenth or Martin Luther King's birthday. He was like, so you taking these days off trying to get us to get mad, want to get us riled up. She was like, so the F what? She was like, we still gonna celebrate like we always do. Don't care nothing about going to Yellowstone because we ain't going to
Yellowstone Park.
On those 2 days specifically, like Juneteenth has become a big thing in the black community, which I'm so happy for. And MLK Day it's always been a big deal to us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has the Martin Luther King breakfast birthday. And it's a time a lot of people reflect on the civil rights movement because that's what he was popular for. So people, and I hate people that be like, I don't want to talk about civil rights movement, and that's what's wrong with y'all. You don't know your history, and we don't have to stay in the mindset of like, oh, swing low, sweet chariot. I mean, we don't have to do that, but it is something to know that those people that fought like we live in such freedom that we don't even understand that they didn't have that and how much integrity they had to do that. So she can kick rocks.
Well, it's just ironic that he does this, and then was it yesterday or the day before? He says, "Black people love me.
Black people love me.
The blacks love me."
Who?
This is funny, man.
What was it, bro? 90% of black women voted for Kamala, and about 75% of black men voted for. I know it's a narrative to say that black men didn't vote for Kamala, but most of them did. 80% or so did. So that's like most black people don't give a damn about you. The rich ones.
I just think he's funny, man.
He's a character.
Because the way he said it, like
black always gets me.
He said the blacks love me.
The blacks. It's when you say the blacks, like we're just the thing. Like the blacks. It cracks me up.
Like
the blacks.
Like we special.
I got one right there. There goes the black right there.
I love that guy.
I love that.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Oh,
he's funny, man. He's just funny.
It's unreal, bro. Because it's like. I remember I thought it was a joke when he was going to be president.
Me too.
And I was like, damn,
it's
really our president. Like, how far? We're in a sunken place.
I thought it was a joke too. Like when he ran, I was like, ain't nowhere in the world these people going to vote for him. I thought
ain't nowhere in the world. I was like, ain't nowhere in the world. I'm not even talking about just black people. I'm talking about I was like,
people.
I don't even think people, no matter race, I don't believe that they, rock with him like that. Turns out, listen, 50% of the country
voted for him.
Love them.
Donald Trump.
He's not done anything for them. I like if you don't have a business, like it's not gonna be profitable for you. So I just didn't understand it.
The blacks.
The blacks.
The blacks. They love me. Look at that guy. I love that guy right there. The blacks.
The blacks. Bro, we got. And you know what? We ain't even in 4 years.
No, I know.
We got 3 more years.
I told you we got 3 more years of this.
3 more years. I'm just gonna pray. Bring back regular Republicans.
And it's going slow.
It's like this, bro.
It's going slow.
The slowest,
it's going slow, man.
It seemed like it was like when Biden was. It was a blink. And it's like
President Obama, 8 years went by fast.
Right.
This dude here is going by
it's
slow.
like the longest.
Hurry this shit up.
Man, it's
I'm ready for election.
It's time to bring back regular Republicans. That's my every bring back regular Republicans. Like
regular Republicans.
Where's Mitt Romney and them at? You know,
yeah, I know. I know, right?
You know, John McCain, those people.
Yeah, the regular Republicans.
Yeah, they just want their money.
The
they
George
don't want no
Bushes
high
of the
taxes.
world. Yeah.
Where's George Bush?
Where's George Bush
when you need it? Ain't no Bush the third. Where Trey at? He should be running by now.
Where's Trey Bush?
Where's Trey Bush? Where's Trey Bush?
Where's Trey Bush at?
Why are we dealing with this? Like, this is stupid.
Goodness.
Like, y'all could have got to say, y'all could have got Gillette taxes with Trey Bush. Why we didn't have to go Trump? Like, come on. Like, what are we doing here? Like,
oh, man. This is so funny to me, man.
That's crazy.
Trey Bush.
Trey Bush is crazy.
Sam, let me get a rewind. The one thing we have to talk about before we leave, okay, because I'm just tired of it. I'm exhausted. I'm tired of these people talking about this conspiracy, this collusion to have this kid not succeed. This Shedeur Sanders talk. I'm over it. I'm over it. No, I'm over it. It's getting to the point now, man. Like, first,
but don't do that.
First, it was nobody want him on the NFL team. The Browns don't want to play him.
It was a real thing.
Then he starts playing. He plays. Now it's the coach don't want to. The coach trying to sabotage him. Like, hey y'all, stick to a side, because it's getting to the point now. Y'all are getting like real like beehive-ish with this Shedeur Sanders thing. Like, for real, it's getting to the point that, for example, last week people actually tried to say this head coach didn't want to win a game on purpose, so he took Shedeur out just so they could try to do this last play of the game. So in order to just stick it to Shedeur, not win the game though, but stick it to Shedeur, he'd rather lose. Why do we think like this? Because we like somebody that much? Is that what we really like? That is this how we think?
Well, some people think that way, bro. But I don't in this particular situation, in this particular game, I think people, I listen to professional football analysts, I think people were thinking it was such a bad call or such a risky thing to try at that point.
I agree.
That they was like, I think people try to think of a reason as to what other reason would you do that other than you don't like the guy. So I think it's trying to find a rationale of this was such a bad call at this time for a coach. It's just like, this is from football people. Why would you do that unless it doesn't make no sense. So I think when people can't make sense of things, then they overdo it.
Yeah,
they overfind examples.
That's called conspiracy theorists.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think they was trying to stick it to Shedeur. I think maybe he was trying to do a safe play, but you got rookies not only in Shedeur, but the receivers, everybody in that situation were inexperienced. So
okay.
That's what they were saying, and I don't think but I mean, you have to admit though, bro, they were. I mean, the beginning of the season, it was a thing. Like, a lot of people that didn't watch him in Jackson, didn't watch him in Colorado, they don't realize that he could throw.
Yeah, we all. I mean, but it's more to this throwing the ball, playing quarterback.
Sure. But I'm saying, a lot of people are like, he threw 300, yard over 300 yards. But I'm like, well, I can see that. I mean, he's not a bad quarterback.
No, but it's not to the point where people act to the point where the coaching staff of Cleveland just refuse to play him because they don't like him. Like,
well, bro, it's something there. I don't know if they don't like him. It could be they don't. I don't. To be honest, I don't even think it's all. I think a lot of what Shedeur backlash that he gets has nothing to do with him.
Well,
I think it has a lot to do with his dad.
I mean,
that's my personal opinion.
It probably has something to do with his dad.
I think, especially when it comes to the NFL higher ups in circles, I think it has. But
they brought a lot of it on themselves too before this whole draft process.
Well, don't see. You say they brought it on it, but I feel like what Dion did or expectations that he set for his son is no different than what other people in that position would have done the same thing.
Like what?
Said what their son's not gonna do, not gonna or where he not gonna play, and he's not the first one. I can't remember, and it's a high profile. These are high profile quarterbacks. The two brothers, can't think of their names right now.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah. They said that their dad did the same thing.
But here's the difference, though. See, I love this because this is what people use revisionist history.
Okay.
At the time when Eli Manning was coming out, he was either going to be the number 1 pick or the number 2 pick. Mm-hmm. He was the top-rated quarterback in the draft or the second. Mm-hmm. His dad did not like the, I believe it was the Chargers. Mm-hmm. Yes. His dad did not like how the Chargers was ran. Mm-hmm. And his dad basically said, I know my son is the number 1 pick of the draft. He told the Chargers, if you guys draft him, he's not coming. Mm-hmm. So that's how that trade went.
That's what Dion said.
No. Wait a minute. Shedeur was not a top-rated quarterback coming out.
Okay.
Not 1 or 2 pick. So that's the difference. Secondly,
why is that the difference though? Why is that the difference?
Because when you have that's leverage. When you know you're going to be picked 1 through 3, you can do leverage like that.
Okay.
He was not rated a top 3 pick.
He wasn't rated for the 5th round either.
Well, that's a whole nother story.
He wasn't rated 5th round either.
But that comparison of those two is
I get
different.
what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but I also don't. I understand what you're saying, but I think it's still BS. I still think it's BS. I mean, I don't think to me, it's the same thing. It's still, whether or not he's 1, 2, 3, or 5, they just showed the Google searches of the top athletes of this year. He's like number 1 or 2, being a 5th round pick. I'm just saying that's leverage too. That's leverage too. Whether or not you think he's skilled enough to be 1 or 2, popularity wise, he's bringing attention to the NFL, another crowd to the NFL. People that don't watch football, like, that's casual. Like, people I know, like my friends would be like, I want to see the Browns just because of him.
I get that.
You know what I'm just saying?
NFL scouts don't work like that. Popularity. They don't draft because of popularity.
But I understand
you
that.
You get fired if you draft because of popularity.
That's facts. But people weren't saying that he was no 5th round pick.
Nobody called him a bust. People just said that coming out, he was probably not a 1st round grade.
That's fine.
That's all people said.
I think that's fair.
So again,
but look at everybody that went the 1st round.
What about them?
How they doing?
They playing.
I'm saying, how are they doing?
Shedeur came out last year, so he came out the same year as the quarterback that's with the Giants right now, Jackson Dart. Mm-hmm. He's playing well till he got concussed by the Bears.
Mm-hmm. By the Bears.
And he got drafted. His teammate, Dylan Gabriel, was starting over him. He was playing until he got concussed. Mm-hmm. Now, Shedeur is playing. It's only really like 3 quarterbacks that actually went before him.
Yeah, and the other guy, Ward?
He's the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's not doing well, but he's the number 1 pick.
Mm-hmm. But on a bad team.
On a terrible team. Yeah. So, again, we looking at people, again, with Shedeur, people think that somebody got in the room and was like, okay, when Shedeur comes up, nobody takes him.
I do think that happened.
No, that's too much. People have to be on. A lot of people have to be on board with that to do that.
Why would you think that? Why would you think that they wouldn't? I'm
gonna tell you why.
Why would you think that they? I mean, if you don't like somebody, I don't see. I don't look at it like there are people with those men with that kind of money. Because I say this all the time. To be honest, I hate that black people like the NFL. It has an overcloud of, to me, it has an overcloud of just this good old boy mentality of them, the owners and the players. Like, compared to other leagues and how they operate. The NFL just got a different kind of clout. You can just tell, you can see it. I'm not the only person that thinks this. It's just different. It's not like the NBA, ain't even like Major League Baseball. It's just different. They have, it's something there. I don't know enough about it's about football to say what it is, but I don't think it's unheard of to think that there could have been a meeting with a lot of owners that said, I don't like the way Deion came. Who we think he is? I don't think that's unheard. I don't think that's heard. And I'm not saying that would have been like Shedeur would have won in the first, second round. I'm not saying that. Like, I think scouts do play. I think that part is fair. Like he might have compared to other teams needed. He might have still been, fifth round. I don't know. But compared to what football people say, he shouldn't have been that far down compared to what football people say. I'm gonna go listen to what they say. So I don't think that it's unheard of to think that could have been a thing, that they was like, who do you think he is? I believe that there is a certain sector of people that still want to put niggas in their place. I just do.
That could be true, but two things also be true. And
I agree. That's what I said. And it could be that doesn't mean he could have gone first round. I believe that too. I believe that. It could have very well been that the other teams that needed foot. That's the thing too. People were saying a lot of teams didn't necessarily need quarterbacks this year.
They
know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a like maybe like 5 years ago where it was like, everybody needed a quarterback and all that. It wasn't a heavy need quarterback year. So, he could have still failed. I don't think he would have been the first round anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know. But I do think people just they overdoing it. Like I think people just,
there's a Shedeur Sanders hive
for sure.
And y'all getting on my damn nerves.
I think people just want to see,
he's playing. All right, y'all happy he's playing.
Yeah,
he's playing. All right, and he might get a chance to be the starter next year. I hope so for y'all, and I hope he does well.
Deshaun Jackson might be back. Watson might be back. He might play.
Yeah, well, he's supposed to come back after next week, but I don't think he's gonna play over Shedeur.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think. I just think they're gonna activate him and bring him back, but I don't think he's gonna play over Shedeur.
Is Deshaun done?
He might be.
You think so? I mean, he's got all the money. Didn't he have like the biggest like?
No, he had not only did he have a big contract, but he had the first guaranteed contract as a football player.
I mean, he really don't have to play.
He just got married. He just had surgery on Achilles surgery.
Mm-hmm.
He had knee surgery before that.
I see him talking to all the young quarterbacks too. Like even what's the name? The Dylan Gabriel. I see like he was coaching them. So
I mean, that's all he can do right now.
That's all he can do, really.
I don't even know if he's gonna get on the field.
Yeah.
I mean, the Browns. Again, the Browns have been searching for a quarterback since 1999.
Yeah.
They've had 42 different starting quarterbacks since 1999.
Wow. Why can't they? But you can't have a quarterback and not surround them with a good O-line, right?
Because it's that, and it's hard. It's hard identifying a franchise quarterback because it's so much that happens. You might drive one. He might not be very good. The coach gets fired. Mm-hmm. Here comes another coaching staff.
Yeah, they got people say
coordinator.
That's what happened with Justin Fields.
The offensive line is terrible. So it just happens. Like every team doesn't get a Tom Brady.
Yeah.
For 20 years in the organization.
John Elway. His first year, didn't he?
He sat. And the reason why he played because the quarterback ahead of him got hurt.
Yeah.
So then he was a 7 round pick.
Mm-hmm.
Get in there, Tom, and then the rest is history. Mm-hmm. But teams don't have the luxury of having one guy be the quarterback for 10, 15 years. Yeah. So
they definitely. I mean, look at Russell. He's a Super Bowl champion, and he's been moved around.
He has been.
The last few years.
People thought he was going to be in Seattle for a long time. He was a 5th round pick. Mm-hmm. He beat out a guy who just signed as a free agent. Russell Wilson beat him out in Seattle. Won the Super Bowl. He was gone. So it's just one of them things. Cleveland, the Bears for years have never had that security at quarterback. It's always been like a.
You think Caleb? You think we got one with Caleb?
I do. Finally, I think we do.
Yeah.
You just got to keep.
But he got a good line around him too, though, right?
That's what I mean. You got to keep doing that. You got to keep. Hopefully, you can keep the same coaches. Hopefully, you can keep. The line.
That
or
Bears coach is good.
He is good.
I mean, my football knowledge is like this, y'all, but I could tell the difference by how the team respond to him, and I could just tell like it seems like he's using them right. You know what I'm saying?
He is.
So I
love
like,
what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't know all the you know, the plays and stuff. I be like, when I'm watching, I can see the difference than the previous years. I just don't know
sucked.
Yeah, but it just seemed like it just seemed like he. I guess I say that, bro, because like when we down, I feel like we haven't had this many comebacks. Where it's like even if we started off like in the hole, where like even for Green Bay, we almost won.
Yeah, it was a good game.
You know,
I felt so
won.
good about that game.
I know.
I wasn't even sad. I wasn't even mad. I felt so good about that game. I wasn't even mad. I was like, finally, the Bears actually look like they belong on the field with a good team.
Yep. I put 10 points on them, though.
Yeah, I know you did. I mean, hey, Bears play Sunday against Cleveland, and Shedeur and the Browns come to Soldier Field.
Yeah, they about to get
people gonna be watching that game.
Blown out of here.
People gonna be watching that game. I don't care what Shedeur does. I just want the Bears to win. I don't give a shit what Shedeur can.
This is not a game the Bears should be losing.
No, because the next Saturday they play Green Bay again.
Yes, and I got a lot of coworkers in Milwaukee, so. And
I'm gonna be in front of a TV next Saturday watching it. I cannot wait.
Is that gonna be like right before Christmas?
It's the 20th.
Yeah, so that's like a
Yep, yes. Saturday night. It's gonna be a night game.
Yeah, it's a Christmas special, y'all.
Can't wait to get it going.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Well, on that note, Tease, Christmas is right around the corner.
Yep.
All right, I know we're gonna do another show before Christmas. We missed Thanksgiving. We didn't have a after Thanksgiving show because I was gonna talk about stop eating them damn leftovers after a week, damn people. But I think before we wrap, we gotta talk about one last music. What was your favorite? What was your favorite album of 2025? It could be rap or it could be rap or R&B. I thought about this today.
But you should have told me earlier. You know what?
I wanted to put you on the spot.
You put me on the spot because you know what? This year it's probably been the worst I've been with music.
Really?
It's probably been the worst.
I feel you though. I kind of been like that too.
It's probably been the worst I've been.
No, I feel you.
New music. I don't want to say. Okay, so I don't even know was it technically this year or not. Let me see if it was it this year.
Because you
R&B. Okay, Coco Jones.
Ah, okay.
So Coco Jones.
That was a good album.
Coco Jones was good.
Nice sounding album.
Leon Thomas was good.
I was shocked by his album.
Yeah, Leon Thomas was good, and I've only listened to Wale once, but you know the girls love Wale. Mm-hmm. Wale, I like his new album.
Okay.
So, but I really got to I got to think about it and see because like I said, I'm sure it's something that I'm missing, but I've been really bad with new music this year. So
I haven't listened to it like that, but for me, the Giveon album.
Giveon was good.
The Giveon album for me was one of my favorite albums this year.
Giveon was. He has an acquired voice,
and it had to grow on me.
Yeah. His voice is like But
I like the way the album sounds. Yeah. I like he got some nice songs in it. So that was probably my favorite album.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm going to speaking of R&B. I'm going to see Jagged Edge Sunday.
Where they gonna be at?
I think they're gonna be at Erie Crown.
Oh shit, Erie Crown.
Yeah.
Jagged Edge. Them niggas old too.
They like a little bit older than us.
I think they're a little bit older than us.
They're a little bit older than us. And they might be like close to 50.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Well, episode 127.
Where the party at?
Make sure y'all go subscribe. We on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. Leave a comment, share. Make sure you be looking out for this episode to drop this weekend. Shout out to all the listeners and subscribers. Appreciate y'all feedback. And remember, the word for the day is dick discipline.
Yes.
Per Latisse. Okay? She has a word every
week.
Get
it, guys.
Tease has a word for the people.
Yo, Tease, talk to him.
I'm just trying to help y'all. I'm just trying to help y'all.
You got any shots out, Tease?
Well, got a lot of birthdays coming up this week in my family. My family's full of December birthdays. So we got some December celebrations going on. Shout out to my doggy. So our family dog passed away a couple weeks ago. Shout out to Bo, Big Bo. Yeah, he is missed. So, and everybody else who, what else is coming up? Just looking forward to Christmas coming up. So
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm looking for this time off.
I don't get no time off. It's busy season for me, so I don't get no days off until February.
For real? Oh,
Yep.
damn. Wonk, wonk.
Yeah, I keep every year I say I'm gonna find me a new field to work in.
Okay.
Yeah. And next year's gonna be I wanna go to Aruba on Christmas too. You know.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Get them knees together. Hey, Sound God. Hey, remember, hey fellas, don't be wearing that Savage Fenty shit.
Savage.
Because if you do.